this video, I'm going to tell you why exercise is so vital for us with our ADHD brain and how it can actually help with your focus for the long term. Let's get started. Hello. So I realized I'm doing this video. Last video I just did, I didn't even introduce myself. So let's not forget that. My name's Karen. I'm a fitness mindset coach and personal trainer. I work with women with ADHD and helping them nail down their fitness routine, nail down the healthy eating, not just because, those things are great, but so they can have the dream, fit, strong body that they've always wanted and a healthy mindset to match. And the big reason behind this YouTube channel and why I feel this is so important is that all the information out there for ADHD and health and wellness is really about managing your ADHD and hitting that baseline and being good enough, feeling good enough versus optimizing and thriving and actually getting the dream body you are worthy of and deserve. There's nothing out there like that, especially talking with the mindset piece too. So that is my jam. That is what all my videos are focused on, with a heavy dose of mindset. But let's dive into today's of why exercise is so important. You've probably heard many reasons why, and you have a good idea. You're watching this channel, you want something different. Not just that, it's good for cardiovascular health, it's good for preventing cancer and diabetes and all of the standards. So I'm going to be talking about reasons why, but also my experience on how this has led to me implementing stuff for the long term, if that makes sense, where I was like, oh yeah, I worked out, I had more focus, but now I've capitalized on that and enhanced that in my life, so I've been able to have more focus for the long term. You're still with me? You're sticking with me here? We're just doing a stream of consciousness type of video here today. So watch the end where I'm really going to talk about the focus side of things and how that's helped me for the long term, and workout plan that you can do at home that I'm going to be giving to you every single weekend. So watch the end as I tell you more about that. Okay, so benefits of exercise. The first one, it gives us a big hit of dopamine. Have you ever heard of runner's high, or even after a workout you're like, oh, post-workout glow, but really I'm feeling fantastic? Exactly. Working out just feels so good for us. The hardest part about that is that before you go to work out, you're like, I don't wanna. There's all these other shiny, fun objects, which I call jewels. Shiny jewels we want to capture before, or even if just do in general, that we forget to even work out. But when we do work out, we feel really good. So a big part of that is remembering how good you feel after and during while you work out. So when have all these other things stealing your attention, be like, wait, I know working out, it feels hard right now, but I'm going to feel really, really good after. And the more you do that, and the more you remind yourself of that, and the more you trust yourself to do that, the easier it's going to become. Trust me. It just takes that, that conscious effort to tell yourself, I'm going to feel really good after. I'm going to get a huge dopamine hit. I just need to get this started. That's number one. The second one, it's almost kind of the opposite. It can be very calm and relaxing for us to work out. And I found a few reasons behind this, just personally with my own experience, is that you're having a super ADHD day, so scattered and you're all over the place. If you go and work out, if you're like, I just need to work out, a few things happen. First of all, you are going to leave the room you're in, maybe go to the gym, maybe go into a separate room in your house to work out, and just leaving the situation you're into something else can be so calming for our brain, because around us we're like, stimulation, oh my god, I'm literally running from thing to thing in my house, that is me. But when we can leave that situation, it's like, okay, I'm resetting my brain, I'm in a new environment, nothing is pulling my attention right now, just, the weights that I need to lift. I feel good. And it's the same as if you went out into nature to work out. We're like, oh, so resetting, I feel good, I'm calm, beautiful. And with that too, combine the changing of the scenery or scenario, into actually doing a workout. This leads actually to my next point, where the workout is this focused activity, and it's telling your brain, oh, I'm just going to focus on this thing. I can focus. I'm not scattered, and it can just be so resetting and calming from that. Well, I mean, after you work out, you're a little tired and be relaxed, so also a win. So yeah, very calming, relaxing, and resetting working out is for us. Number 3, task switching. I hear this often, I know it's true for myself. Switching tasks with ADHD can be really hard. I mean, if you can hyper-focus on something, you feel freaking fantastic. But then if you have like 5 other little things to do after the hyper-focus, you're like, okay, I'm going to do this thing. No, I'm not. Ooh, fun shiny object. Ooh, fun shiny object. And you're all over the place. Or like me, you have like food left on the counter. You like have a hairbrush over here when you're brushing your hair over there. And then you're like running around the house over there. You're all over the place, right? What I found from working out, that it really compartmentalizes and structures your day. Because you're like, I have an hour time slot at the gym. I'm going to go do that. You're like, okay, then after I always have my like after workout meal. Great, I eat. And then after that, I always start like work and do this and you do that. It adds an extra chunk in your day to compartmentalize. We're great with structure and compartmentalizing and having that system. We need the flexibility within it, but once we have that, it can be really good and really helpful for us to like switch tasks accordingly. And the more we do that and train our brain that like, I can focus for an hour on this and then switch tasks. I can focus an hour on this and switch tasks. It just strengthens that muscle in us. That's what I found for myself, at least, that it's just teaching me that I can do this. I can focus for a short period of time and move on to the next task. Number 4, it can be very meditative. If I know you can't meditate, right? You just can't do it. The brain goes all over the place. You can't sit still. Well, working out, this is a big thing that I believe in, is that it gets us or forces us to feel into our body. We are more of our body than our brain. Yeah, we have a brain. It's like a computer, like a calculator. It's fantastic, and that's where our ADHD thrives. But we are more in our body. That's where our intuition lies, like our soul, even like our gut health. We're more of our gut than our own DNA. So we are a lot of our body. Meditation can really help with that, but it can be a struggle. Working out is just this like forced way to pause the mind and focus on what's happening. Whether you're lifting weights, you just focus on the movement and the biomechanics, or you're doing some cardio or high intensity training where like literally like all you're thinking of is like keeping going because you're focused on like moving your body and breathing, right? You don't have time to think about anything else. You're just like, just keep going, and you can feel into the body and you're pushing the body. Or maybe you're doing yoga, which is very much like feel into the body, move with the breath, right? Or maybe it's just running a long distance, so not high intense, but you're just focused on that rhythm of your legs moving and the breathing. Either way, it gets you into your body. The more you can learn to feel into your body, the more you're going to be able to recognize when your brain's going all the directions and shiny objects, and you can pause it and come back and be like, no, I'm going to feel what my body needs right now, or what my higher self is saying, what my intuition's saying. I do this often, and it comes with practice, and literally working out has helped this, where when I'm having a super scattered day, I can capture that or recognize it and flip the switch to come back to a focused day. Where I'm like, okay, I'm really scattered right now. I'm going to take a pause, feel into my body, and ask myself, what do I need right now? What does my body need? And how do I want to feel for the rest of the day? Doing that can be a game changer for helping you regain focus, for helping you harness your brain to use it as you want, to really use its superpowers. Number 5. It proves to ourselves that it helps us finish what we start. So I always say, finish what you start. And by that I mean I tell myself this all the time. Open cabinet door, Karen, close cabinet door. Take out peanut butter, put peanut butter away. Finish what you start. Those simple tasks throughout your day, so good for our brain. So we don't just and go all over the place and do all the things all at the same time. We finish what we start. Or like the analogy I have to use, just shining, floating jewels above my head. I want to capture them all, as in Pokemon world. But I can't. I'm just going to capture one and finish that one. And then I'm going to capture the next one, finish that one, and move on from there. Finish what you start. Working out is a great tool to strengthen that idea of finishing what you start. I'm going to do my workout and finish my workout. Right? Especially if you have to book a gym time or like, I need to finish the gym slot time. I need to go, finish my gym workout, come home. Or I'm working out at home. I'm going to go into a separate room, do my workout, complete it. And just that finishing what you start mentality is going to flow into other areas of your life and to strengthen that muscle that I'm not just going to do all these things at the same time. I'm going to do this, complete that, and then move on. All right. The sixth thing, final one, and this is the one that I was talking about with focus and how it's going to help for the long term. Working out is great for focus. There's science around it of like why it helps us focus, and I will link to some stuff below to talk more about that. But all of those points I've mentioned have kind of led into this, where when we work out, we get so many benefits. You know, we're finishing what we start. We're feeling into our body and being more meditative and getting out of our brain. It relaxes us and can be calming and a really good way to reset us. And by doing all of those things, we're building this trust muscle in ourselves that we can do this, that we can harness our amazing brain to use it as we want, and that we can work out, we can focus, we can stick to a workout if we want to. We can do that. The more we prove to ourselves, the more we start to trust ourselves to be able to show up and do this every day. And all of these things help us focus a little bit more. And if they're all helping us focus a little bit more and teaching us that we can do this and we trust ourselves, you better believe you're going to show up more and more each day being like, I can focus. I did it yesterday. I can do it again. And if I fall off the wagon today with my focus and I'm super scattered, totally okay. My brain's pretty awesome and it's just, needs to have a party right now. But I also know I can regain that focus whether later today or maybe tomorrow. All of this does, this exercise thing, which is really just like, I'm going to stick to an exercise program to get fit. But doing that is strengthening this muscle inside of you to focus more, to trust yourself more, that you can do this. Working out, wow, it's just so powerful. Really hits home to the soul, doesn't it? So guys, go work out. I think that's the theme of today's video. But what I wanted to tell you is a workout plan that I'm giving to you for free. So I'm trying this out. It's new, so definitely let me know how you like it. But every Monday on my YouTube channel, I'm going to post a free at-home bodyweight only workout that you can do and follow along for the entire week. So it's a workout plan for the week. I'll be telling you what to do for that entire week. And then I'll post a new one the next week that'll be a little bit more challenging, and will progress you all the way to getting fitter and stronger, whatever that's going to look like exactly for you and your body. But if you're at home, minimal equipment, just kind of getting started out, or you've had a really big break from working out and you're just like, I just don't know where to start, I don't feel comfortable in the gym, I only have 30 minutes, short attention span, these workouts are for you. So check back every Monday. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you get notified about the new workouts, because you're probably going to forget, right? Yeah, you are. So subscribe and you'll get notified. And definitely throw this video a like and a subscribe, of course, and a comment, because this tells the YouTube algorithms that you're liking the content that I'm putting out, and it's going to help this content that I'm putting out reach more women like yourself who really, really need this. So if you know someone in your life that struggling with their working out or needs to be convinced that working out's for them, send them this video. It could really be a game changer for them. Oh, your accountability. Always end with accountability in your homework. So comment below with your favorite tip I shared today. Yeah, comment with your favorite tip and cartwheel emoji, because I love the cartwheel emoji. Probably because I do a little bit of circus. Anyways, I'm going to end this video because we are going completely off script, and I will go full on ADHD and talk for the next hour, and I will see you all tomorrow.